Greetings, my name is Ryan Meyering, and I'd like to introduce you to my Spike brewing system. Since this is a video about homebrewing, I better be drinking one at the same time. So this is a 50-50 mix between an amber and holiday ale I made in the holiday season. We're a little past that now, so I only want to dial down that holiday cheer just a little bit on weekday night, hence the 50-50. So cheers to that. Let's introduce you to my brewery. I lovingly call it the Lamplighter Estate Home Brewery and Laundromat, and you'll see why in a second. As you can kind of tell, space is a little bit of a premium inside here, so I had to do some plumbing work in order to get the wash tub and laundry closer together and then be able to fit the space, or make space rather, for the system. And the pegboard is going to be really nice for keeping me organized. I'm excited to have this inline carbon filter for my water to fill up my hot liquor tank, and then that means I don't have to carry the hot liquor tank over to here once it's full, which is nice. And then bring that hot liquor tank water over to the mash tun real nice and simple with the pumps, which I decided to put them on this side and kind of change the angles around a little bit, move them off to the side just for myself. I'm sure other people do that as well, but that helps me save a little space and walking space so I don't bash my knees on it so much. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward brew day. Excited to get one underneath my belt with my brand new Spike system. You might be wondering why Lamplighter, and that'd be because we live on a Lamplighter pond right behind us, and I pretty much explained the laundromat portion already. I've been brewing with my wife for probably 8 or 9 years now. Extract kits. I worked on a kegel system in the garage for many years. That was great. I learned a lot from that. However, I really wanted to get inside since I live in Minnesota now. Brewing in the winter isn't really all that ideal. So this system is going to be a great way for me to be able to do that. My favorite batch I've ever made was a blood orange Hefeweizen, and went along great with my friends and didn't last all that long in the keg. But that's going to be the first actual beer that I do on this system here, once I brew a couple test simple batches. So that blood orange really came out nicely, a nice red flavor to it, and very citrusy, obviously. We've won a few awards, nothing too crazy, a few homebrew competitions. My wife won a recipe for a pumpkin Hefeweizen, sensing a theme, I'm not sure why, but my wife won an award for the pumpkin Hefeweizen that I brewed for her. She made the recipe at the Minnesota State Fair a couple years ago, and so that was kind of fun as well. Other than that, as far as brew improvements, I don't really have a brew day yet. I'm under my belt, but I will pretty soon. So when we started homebrewing 8 or 9 years ago, the reason we did so is because there weren't a lot of great beers on the market, and we like to make stuff. I mean, now, these days in 2017, there's all sorts of great beers on the market, especially in the Minnesota beer scene. There's all sorts of beers everywhere we can get readily available anywhere throughout the Twin Cities. And so for us, it's still the aspect of trying to make and develop something ourselves and do it on our own. And that was a big reason we wanted the Spike system. I brewed on the keg system in the garage, and that was fine for some of the stuff I did, but I really wanted to expand my techniques and my abilities in brewing, and obviously temperature control is a huge part of that, and I didn't have that in my system. So we could have pieced it together with a piece here and a piece there, but that really would have made it not very consistent system. And so when we looked at Spike Brewing, looking at the quality of the material, of the stainless steel, and then of the kettles and the pumps and the tubing and the temperature control, it really put it all together in one nice package, and I knew it would be something that I could count on. And the customer service so far has been outstanding. Immediate responses to all my questions that I've had, and I've had many, so I've been really appreciative of that. So that's my home brewing video. I'm excited to expand my brewing and expand my home brewery and laundromat. So cheers to you. Thank you very much.